just heading into your last game at the booth, just what are the emotions like for you?
I've been trying to kind of hold back, but lately it's just been, cherishing it all, trying to take in everything, take in every single moment I can. And like yesterday, I caught myself reminiscing a lot, about really like my first year at Buffalo. And then when I first got here, I was just thinking about it all. Like it seems like it flew by, but I put my all into it. And like that's all I feel like I won't regret anything because I put my all into it every day, you know what I'm saying? And even when it was hard, I still put my all into it. So I just been thinking like that, like just hoping I can continue this career. But if not, I know I put my all into it.
Since you started with the staff at Buffalo and even some of the players too, what kind of additional perspective does that give you on how they've all evolved?
Man, it's crazy. Like honestly, I think it showed me that people can change. Like if anything, people can change. Because when I first got here, a lot of the people, they didn't know their own capabilities. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know what they were capable of, and now everybody just understands like how far they could possibly go, and that it's ultimately up to them to go that far. So that's been my perspective, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing that people can change, like people will change, you know what I'm saying. You got to give it some time.
Rich, from the first day you got here, when you came from Buffalo, how far has this program come?
Oh man, words can't even describe it for real. I can remember walking in here and just being like, man, like I hate losing. You know what I'm saying? I never lost in my life until that first year I ever been here. I never lost, and that was just a crazy feeling. Like I hated that, and that's what I was saying. When it was hard, we still pushed through. And we found a way to do it, and you could just see it now every day. You walk in, people just got it. It's a different aura about everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Just who we are, you know what I'm saying? We winning, like it feels good. We lost some games and those feel bad, but like at the end of the day, like man, it feels way better. You can't really describe what it really feels like. You just gotta be here through it. And I'm sure most of y'all were, so.
Yeah. When you turn on the film, what do you see from Kansas State?
Oh, they coming off that ball hard. They're really efficient in what they do, you know what I'm saying? And they don't take plays off. So, I told the team today this is gonna definitely be a challenge, you know what I'm saying? It's a rivalry game. If they're gonna come with their best, we gotta come with our best no matter what, no matter how you feeling. So you gotta get carried off the field of this game, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't leave this field without someone feeling you, because they're gonna give us all they got. I know they are. They have every single time I played them, you know what I'm saying? They always play with a little extra edge, and now hopefully we can match that.
When Texas Tech comes in, Brooks piles up some yards early, and then you guys start shutting them down. What changed?
Really, it was just kind of like we knew what we could do. We know we weren't playing up to our potential that first. It was really like the first drive, really. We weren't playing up to our potential, you know what I'm saying? We was out there scrambling a little bit, and we brought the whole defense up on the sideline and said, man, just calm down and play our game, you know what I'm saying? Just give extra effort, play a little harder, and everything gonna take care of itself. So that's what we did. We played like it was our last game. Like we played like every single play was our last play, and that's what we're gonna need this week.
Night game, sold out. What kind of atmosphere are you expecting?
I'm expecting a great one, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a little emotional at first, run down the field for the last time, with my family and everything, and with the rest of the seniors who I built so many fond memories with and everything, but it's going to be great during that game. I know it's going to be a lot of energy out there, and y'all going to see some real football.
How do you just kind of contain, right, Will Howard and Avery Johnson? They can come in at any time in the game. How do you kind of be creative in your guys' scheme to, be creative and kind of give different looks at the same time?
We just kind of got them. We kind of have to not, tell them what we're doing all the time. You know what I'm saying? We kind of got to make them read it, make them, make decisions on the fly, and knock them off their score. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? They two good players, man. So even the young one, Avery Johnson, he's a good player. He's young, but you can see he's good and he's gonna be good. So we got to respect that. Will Howard, he's been doing it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He's a veteran at it. So we just got to kind of knock him off his square and just play harder than him, to be honest.
How is the atmosphere in the locker room different, if at all, in the week leading up to a rivalry game?
So we tend to be kind of level-headed, not get too high, not get too low, because, if you got too high of emotions, you know what I'm saying, you forget about, your task at hand. So we trying to be level-headed. We don't have a game today, you know what I'm saying, so we're not in there, extra rowdied up or whatever, but people talking about it, people making sure everybody know what's up, but, you know what I'm saying, we're not super rowdy, wasting all our energy right now. We're going to need all we can. We're going to need all we got on Saturday.
We try to keep it level-headed, but Is there just a little bit extra edge because of this rivalry game, like you see in practice or in the locker room in anticipation?
Oh
for
yeah,
it?
everybody for sure. Especially like the guys who've been here the longest. You know, they really feeling it. You know, it's the last home game. It's against our rivals, against Kansas State. You know, I know no one here has beat on our team has beat Kansas State. You know, since we've been here. So that's really what's on our minds right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's our last game in the booth. You know, before it gets renovated. So let's go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? We play on a little extra edge. You're right. So. It's just we ain't gonna have it all right now because, like I said, we don't play a game today, but it's gonna be there on Saturday.
You mentioned this being the last game in the booth. How special is that going to be knowing that you're going to be the last team to play in this historic stadium?
Man, it's real special, honestly. Just the things that we did, and then just to cap it off like this, it seemed like it's already written. You know what I'm saying? It's how it's supposed to go. So it's real special. You know what I'm saying? We gotta continue to be the special team that we are.